so zoomy. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Do you know anything about Coca-Cola?
Well, a bit. Aside from having high fructose corn syrup and carbonated water, there have been some controversy in other things, such as having coca leaves in it. But I believe that's quite outdated. They may or may not still have that, as well as some caramel coloring. But and it includes some stuff like natural flavors, which could vary between fruits, roots, and other natural plant products. For the natural flavors, they don't really have the formula released, but I do suspect they might have some sort of caramelized honey, some coriander, maybe some lime, including the lime rinds, and there's just so much to go into, especially historically speaking. This has been quite some things to go through. It's not quite simple. So you got all that? All right. Well, I have an idea. We can go ahead and go do something.
What? Where we will go?
There's actually a pretty cool place that we can visit. Hey guys, I'm Dom here, and today we are going to the world of Coke, as you might have just guessed. Be sure to like and subscribe the video if you like this content and want more content similar to this. Entering the Coca-Cola factory, there is an initial photo shoot. It actually has changing backdrops, but the backdrop itself acts as a green screen. Also, just a quick mention, the tickets for an adult admission, general admission that is $19 US. Any other prices that you're looking to get or look for children, for senior citizens, or for military service members can be found on the official Coca-Cola factory website. Now we are actually entering the first room in the factory referred to as the loft. The loft looks pretty neat and has a few paintings. Since we arrived a few minutes early for the tour, we had to wait to begin. And here's the countdown for entering the first room of the tour. Upon entering the first room of the tour, it is clear that this room was designed to display much of Coke's vintage display. There is also a tour guide that tells us the fun facts about the ads, as well as a brief family-friendly history lesson of when and why the first Coca-Cola was created. After listening to the tour guide talk and bicker, we then go to the theater room. Here we end up watching a copyright-protected film that emphasizes the versatility of Coca-Cola and how their products contribute to daily lives. When the movie is finished, the monitor rises. That means it's time to go to the lobby and explore the additional rooms that are here. Upstairs and towards the end on the right is where you can find the polar bear, or at least the posted hours for him. Here you can see the polar bear who works in his twisted ways. Just look at him, being evil. You know, I can't even trust a polar bear who is 7 feet tall. Like, that's not even natural. He even had Cha trembling in fear. For those who trust the bear, just look at him. But she finally mustered up the courage to face him. Secondly, we went off to see the 3D, formerly 4D movie. The material for the film was also strictly copyrighted. We then took a tour through their showrooms where vintage Coke products, machines, advertisements, historical documents, and potential Coke ingredients can be seen.
There's also this neat little game that has flaps which, when uncovered, tell you the price of everyday items from around the 1950s. Here we can see the Coke delivery car, likely used to deliver Coke through neighborhoods in either Mexico, Spain, or another Spanish-speaking country. As you may already know, Coca-Cola owns a few other products, such as Fanta and Minute Maid. But if you see here, they own a bunch more products, especially so if you count the ones they own overseas. Now, to the vault! Upon entering the vault, you'll see some fancy gizmos that don't really do anything, but they look cool. The second part of the vault is filled with myth-busting facts and room for more conspiracy theories if you look around closely enough. This area even clears away any rumors that either conflict with the truth or go along with it. There is also a mirror on the ceiling for aesthetics, I suppose. After reaching the end of the myth-busting area, you have the option to go see the proclaimed actual vault, which starts off with yet another copyrighted video. But yeah, here's the vault. The vault is equipped with the biometric hand scanner, 3 dials, and a proximity sensor. Pretty high-tech stuff for an allegedly real vault which contains the secret formula. And finally, we are now in the best room that the factory has to offer. Firstly, I got Cha to try the most memorable drink, Beverly. Here are the different sodas that are currently available at the tasting room as of May 2023. In the past, they were labeled regionally, but now I'm not entirely sure what the meaning of the order is or if there is any order in how the drinks were placed. Coke tour these days without the presence of the Coke 360 machine? Personally, I'm not interested in this machine at the Coke factory, but Cha wanted to try it out. After getting our fill in sodas, we visited the art gallery / fan art / collectibles display area where you can see very rare Coke merchandise and accessories here, as well as fan-made art. We are at the shop where you can buy any souvenir that is on display. That is, if you dare to. Thank you guys for watching our video today. There's one more room that we did forget to film, which is the scent room. It contains different scented cubicles, which Coke products base their flavors from in combination, and a game which tests how well you can identify the said scent. But yeah, see you next time.